We're in Vietnam. Posted on April 6th by Juliana. March 24th. Greetings from Vietnam. Tom and I arrived here this afternoon, tired but excited. This is our first trip to Asia, and the friendliness of the people is amazing. All the different sights and smells make us eager to try everything, especially the food. We're looking forward to eating spring rolls and pho for dinner. Our hotel is cheap and very clean. The owners are friendly and helpful. They seem to like us. They gave us drinks when we arrived and have told us about some places that we shouldn't miss. We plan to stay here in Ho Chi Minh City for a few days and visit temples in the city, then travel to the north. March 27th. Ho Chi Minh City is fantastic. The pagodas are fabulous, and the different Buddha statues are wonderful to look at. We visited a market in Chalun, in the western part of the city, and saw an amazing range of fruits and vegetables. Everything was so colorful. We took hundreds of photographs. Later today, we take the train north. We'll stay in Hanoi for 2 days, then catch a bus to Sapa. Tom can't wait to go trekking in the mountains. April 4th. Now we're in the old capital city of Hue. After hiking around the Sapa Mountains, it's nice to have accommodation with electricity and a shower. Our trip to Sapa was long and exhausting. From there, we took a van to a small village in the mountains and went hiking for 3 days. The people who live there are called Hmong. They live a very basic life, no electricity or telephones. They don't have many possessions, but they are the kindest, friendliest people I've ever met. Everyone smiles and says hello. Tom and I can only speak a few words of Vietnamese, so smiling is the best way of communicating. This afternoon, we're taking a walking tour in Hue. We're going to visit the Forbidden Purple City, where the emperor lived. April 6th. Hue is a unique city with lots to see. I would love to stay longer, but Tom and I are both ready for the beach. Tomorrow we'll take the train back to the south, and then we're going to a town called Vung Tau. It has several beaches and is famous for crafts made out of seashells. Vietnam is an amazing country with so much variety. Big modern cities, small traditional towns, mountains, jungles, and beaches. 2 weeks here just isn't enough.
Safe travel. Many travelers feel nervous about going to a new and unfamiliar place. If you plan your trip carefully and learn to take precautions, you can relax and enjoy yourself. Check your paperwork. While you prepare for your departure, make sure your paperwork is organized. You'll want to check the dates on your visas and passport. Having an important document expire before or during your trip is the last thing you want to happen. Be sure to get an international driver's license if you plan to drive while you are abroad. Also, do some research on the local currency. Some countries, like Jamaica, use more than one currency. It's best to know how and when to use each. Mind your health. If you need to take medication along, keep it in its original container. If you are carrying prescription drugs, bring a letter from your doctor in case customs officials question you at your destination. Also, make sure that you travel with proper medical insurance so that if you are sick or injured while traveling, you will be able to get treatment. Pay attention. As a tourist, you'll probably stand out on the street, Unlike local people, you'll carry guidebooks, refer to maps, take photos, and look up at buildings. Because of this, you may appear vulnerable. Stay safe by keeping one eye on the amazing sights and the other on your personal items. When you get into a taxi, make sure there is a meter and that it is turned on. If there is no meter, agree on a price before starting out. Tour guides recommend protecting your luggage in busy transportation areas by always keeping it in front of you or between your legs. Also, if you are going anywhere that requires purchasing tickets, be sure to buy them at an authorized location. Never purchase tickets on the street, as these are often overpriced, fake, or expired. Learn about the locals. It's always a good idea to buy a guidebook and a map and read about the local culture of the country you will be visiting. For example, it's important to know that in India, you should use the right hand to eat or to give and accept things. In Thailand, it's rude to point with your feet at someone or something. Also, try to learn a few basic words and phrases of the local language. Don't assume that everyone will speak your language or that they will understand English. If you have trouble communicating, look for students and young people who might speak a foreign language. And remember to smile. It's the friendliest and most sincere form of communication and is understood everywhere in the world.